Everything you need to know about Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. Now, Mob Entertainment released a trailer which seems to have left off just after Poppy abandons us and the dynamite bomb explodes, then revealing that Poppy is running in the vents away from the stalking prototype. We also see a familiar face. Now, why do I say familiar? Because I believe that creature that Poppy saw was the same one that we saw in the trailer. Then, Poppy falls in front of this character here, who has a long braid, which looks like a scorpion tail. I think it's just me that sees that. But anyway, I think they're called Lily Love Braids, mainly because it's the most fitting name. We also have seen them before in like a Halloween poster. We also have this as the thumbnail, which shows Poppy's head detached from the body, but I think she's alive because she's been taken apart so many times. Anyway, guys, how did Huggy Wuggy survive Chapter 5? Well, he didn't. That's one theory. So the first theory is that it could be Kissy Missy. I know she is missing the other hand, but since we are in a room with a bunch of poppy flowers, and we know poppy flowers for causing hallucinations, it could be that we hallucinated Huggy Wuggy, like we literally see the red smoke. And since they're only baby poppy flowers, maybe the smoke still managed to capture Kissy Missy's image, just in like a Huggy Wuggy sort of sense. Another likely possibility is that Harley Sawyer or the prototype might have saved him. We did see that he has been worked on here. And after he survived in Chapter 2, we also saw some fur. So maybe after Poppy leaves us, Kissy Missy will try and find Huggy and maybe turn him good. But as always, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. 3 things to know about Lily Love Braids from Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. Number 1, she has stars on her boots. Now, this actually has a deeper meaning. So if we go into her t-shirt, it shows the star, but it also shows a face on the star. And yes, this actually links back to the walkie-talkie star that we saw in the Hour of Joy poster. And this isn't the first time we've seen it being teased, which means it might play a major role. Another thing is, like, look at how big the shadow is for Lily Love Braids. Like, Love Braids, there's plural there, which means that she's going to have a lot of hair, and maybe there's another bit of braid, like, holding her up in the air. Another thing is that she could be glow-in-the-dark, just because the t-shirt was glow-in-the-dark. I don't really know. And another final random thing, which isn't related to her, but look at that glitch there for the wish list now, you know? That could mean that Harley Sawyer's back. Like, we killed his brain, not his heart. Although he wouldn't really need his heart. How will we defeat the prototype in Poppy Playtime Chapter 5? Well, I don't think we actually will. I think that this goes down to Kissy Missy. She will get tortured or even killed by the prototype, and since she's so close to Huggy Wuggy and is good at calming him down, Huggy Wuggy will be enraged by this and possibly kill the prototype. This evidence is from the YouTuber Cooper, so I don't know if it's real or fake, but it is a message from the CEO saying that the prototype is Palpatine and Huggy Wuggy is Darth Vader, which means Darth Vader will kill Palpatine. Another theory involves the return of dead toys, not exactly them as themselves, but since they're all sort of part of the prototype, we could defeat the prototype by how we defeated the other toys.
You'll make me part of you! You can't do this to me!
This kind of backs up the statement that we'll be seeing some familiar faces. Who knows, maybe Mummy Longlegs will come back and kill the prototype. Another one is that we could kill him by using his goo. We know it's explosive because it's made out of poppies. All new Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 characters explained. First up, we got the wrong side Outmores. Now, who could this be? I think it's this guy in the trailer. Why? Because he was first introduced in a Fortnite loading screen, and he seems to have a zip. So I assume he can be like a reversible kind of plush, because I actually own one of them, and it also has a zip, and it like turns into like a different plush when you unzip it. And maybe his other side could be this guy in the trailer. Honestly, I think this guy, because he has spikes and stuff, and it kind of represents the wrong side of it. Also, I don't know what animal that's supposed to be generally. The next character that we have is Lily Love Braids, who seems to be floating here for some reason. I don't know how. But anyway, I've gone and lightened up the image, and she seems to be a doll, like maybe a roomy kind of Mr. Light doll. But Mr. Light, bro, if we're facing another Mr. Light, I'm actually going to start tweaking, bro. Guys, we just have a new trailer from Mob, and somebody gets electrocuted. Alright, let's go through it. So first of all, we see Hoppy Hopscotch. Now, this is just a mini Smiling Critter version, not the actual bigger bodies. We know that there might have been a bigger bodies initiative, but they probably died before we reached Safe Haven. Then we see this character, who I think is Poppy Playtime, not Smiling Critter, and then they just get electrocuted. Maybe the prototype is trying to find Poppy, electrocute her, and then put her in her case, and then we have a Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, the normal logo. And then this guy. Will there be a Poppy Playtime Chapter 6? I think so. I mean, on the Steam page, it shows like a description, but it doesn't say any words that like suggest it's going to be the last or final or the end chapter. Also, there is still a ton of characters for us to defeat, like Huggy Wuggy, or even Timu Rumi. Oh, I mean Lily Love braids, they look the same. And if we do end up killing the prototype in Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, what's going to happen to all the orphans? Like, we still need to save them. It's not like we're going to blow up the factory while they're still in it, you know what I mean? But honestly, guys, there is still so much we don't know about Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. But December is usually trailer month, you know? We usually got a lot of trailers then. But anyway, guys, do all the normal things, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.